We are in bed.
We're in bed.
We're in bed. And Michael's not here.
Perfect.
And your husband's not here. Unfortunately, Taylor's behind the camera. But we are in bed with Pia Mance today. And we're going to get the juice in this episode. You built a $10 million company in 3 years with no funding.
Yes.
How did you do that? And how do you manage all this?
I feel like on our first episode, that was kind of what people took, is built this business with $900. It's been 3 years. We've hit our 10 mil, but we're still such a small team. There's only 8 of us. It's all girls. We're like doing everything we can every day, trying to keep things scrappy, although I hate that word because it doesn't make us feel elevated, and we are. But we manage it all by having no decision fatigue and just no procrastination and getting it done every day.
That's what I love about you as a creator and an entrepreneur is I can tell you are quick to make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think people understand how important that trait is.
Yeah.
Can you speak on how you think about making quick, fast decisions when it comes to execution?
Yeah. Execution should be my middle name. Like literally, like you just have to get it done. Just do it, get it done. I say it all the time, but I just literally just choose. Like, what is the worst thing that can happen? Maybe if something like you're going to lose your company, think about it for 2 or 3 days. But like, apart from that, choosing a color or choosing a clasp or choosing where we shoot a campaign, like there's no wrong answer. Just make that answer that you choose work for you. Do you know what I mean?
Totally. And I think that you can always pivot and be flexible.
Yes.
If someone's listening and they want to start something and they want to start something tomorrow, what is the Pia Mance way to do that?
I would probably start by mood boarding. I'm like a big mood boarder. I like to get inspiration from everywhere. Something I always say is like I like to go shopping, but that's not going to the store and buying a bunch of stuff. That's like going to a nice set of designer stores and getting inspiration. Walking around, going into these stores that all cost over $1 million just to build the store, looking at the pieces that the creative director puts in the store for furniture, for the shelving, for the walls, anything. You get so inspired, go sit in a nice hotel, mood board, and that's where I would start. But then this is where people get stuck. They just stay in this like ideation phase.
It's romantic.
Yes, it's romantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice. Like, sure, start like that, but like literally execute the next day. Like put wheels in motion. Choose a name. Just choose one. Trademark the name. Start putting wheels in motion. And I've realized that people will tell you like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. And you will turn around and go, oh my God, amazing. So they get that gratification without even doing it. Does that make sense?
I love this. Speak about that.
So maybe keep it to yourself and work on it yourself so that you're not getting this false gratification when you haven't even done anything yet. You know what I mean?
You guys, that is such good advice. That's so interesting that you do that. I never, ever tell anyone anything I'm working on.
Yeah.
I don't even tell my husband sometimes because there's something that's like, sure, you get gratification telling people, but you get a double hit of dopamine if you then actually have it and there's something tangible to show for it.
Yeah. I think what I like to do is I like to spill a little, because I don't believe a lot of people want to keep their cards close to their chest because they don't want someone to copy them. I don't believe in that. I believe in putting it out into the universe. I might tell you, hey, I'm thinking about starting this. And you might say, oh, I know someone, I connect you with this, dots and whatever.
Yes.
So I do believe in putting it out there to a degree.
Okay.
But don't tell everyone what you're doing. Keep your cards close to your chest in that you don't want to get that like false gratification and them say, oh my God, congrats, that's amazing, babe. And you're like, but actually, where's the product?
That's so interesting. It's like being a forever student, but like in business, if you just talk about it and you don't actually execute.
Yeah.
So what are the like little things that you do to execute something? Like I'm talking iPhone notes. Is there an app that you're using? Are you writing it down? Tell us all those little tips.
Yeah. I write things down in my notes on my app, on my phone. I don't really have like a actual notepad that I use. I feel like they just get lost. Everything has to be digital.
Okay.
I have an AI note taker in every meeting. Do you use one of those?
So the AI takes all the notes for you so you don't have to.
Yeah. And it's because I'm just such a talker. Like I'm in a meeting and I'm like, oh my God, yes, we should do this. I'm such a big thinker. I'm such a want to express myself, use my hands. I don't want to sit there taking notes. So then the AI takes the notes and I can recap after like, what did I say? What did I need to check? So I love the AI note taker. And then I use Slack. Do you use Slack at the office?
I do.
Obsessed with Slack. That has changed my life where people go, what's the tech that you've built your business on? I'm like, this sounds so dumb. And they're probably rolling their eyes, but Slack has helped us to like get shit done quickly.
Okay.
I'll quickly Slack someone while I'm on a call rather than texting. It's like super unprofessional. And
Woo!
yeah, well, I just feel like it's rude. Like you're getting into someone else's space.
You're so right.
So Slack's where it's at.
Okay.
And then I delegate like crazy. And I love the word delegate because delegate and outsource is so nice. Whereas like telling someone to do it is so mean. And it's not really what you mean. So I like love the word delegate, even though it's the same thing.
Yeah, but we were talking about this off air. It's like the words that you speak could be low vibration and you could change it into a high vibrating word.
Yeah.
So you and I were talking about using the word unfortunately, changing that, or using the word can't. What's the other word we were saying is low vibration?
Coffin. We were talking about nail shapes being almond or coffin. And we were like, who would choose coffin?
Coffin just feels low vibration. I think the words that you speak are so important to how your life like sort of like flows.
Yeah.
I think that if anytime you're writing an email, it's an opportunity to edit the way you talk and speak and what you're putting out there. And if you're constantly saying sort of like negative words, I think there's something to that.
Oh, agree. Honestly, I think even your tone on email, I really don't like I like it when an email is short. I hate a too long email, but when the text is short, when like the tone is short, that's what I'm looking for. I hate a short tone. It's almost like you get bad vibes from the other person.
Yeah.
Even some people on my team, they're just so efficient that their tone is short. I hate it. I always tell them like, we've got to be nicer. We're such a nice company. We're just like all these girls trying to get it done every day. We have to be nice on email.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a finesse there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to explanation point every single thing to the point of like overcompensation.
No.
But there should it is energetic.
Yeah.
And that sounds weird, but you can feel it through email.
Yeah.
How do you think about hiring the team? Because we'll get into it, but we have been working together and I've had the chance to be around your team and they're all really creative and lovely. How do you pick that?
Like, aren't they perfect?
They're great.
Yeah,
they're great. Great team.
So proud of them. I am obsessed with them. They like carry the company. They're amazing. I love them. It's hard to find the right people, I think, because it's hard to pick them out when you haven't really met them. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I always try and start, and all our creative roles have always started from a freelance or an intern capacity.
Okay.
That then I've been able to work with them and then it can grow. So I always get people to try and start like that. Like, can you do some part-time hours or can you just work on this project or this event and then we can get to know them better?
Okay.
It's like the best way to get your foot in the door, at least with us. And then I always also make people do a test project. Always. I would never hire anyone without a test project.
That is so smart. So is the test project something that you're paying for or is it an intern?
The test project is usually free. If it's a big undertaking and it's like a big job and I want them to give me a lot, then I'll pay for it just so there's no bad blood.
Okay.
Because sometimes for a creative role, you're asking them to come up with ideas.
Right.
And you want to make sure that they're on the right path, but you don't want them to come up with an idea that maybe you might have thought of, you end up doing, you don't hire them. They're like, you've copied me. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So what do you do?
So I pay them for the project. It's all good. And I usually ask for like, create a mood board, create a pitch for an event, choose the influencers you would want to work with, pitch me a shoot, write me a script for this TikTok video. Like I want a full 360 of how you would see this rolling out, plan an Instagram feed, do this. And if I like the vibes, then they're in.
That is so smart. And I think it's a really good way to sort of date the person before marrying them.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm finding is like sometimes you hire someone and then you realize, wait, this isn't a culture fit or, you know, this is not the creative direction I wanted to go in. But if you do a test shoot, you can really get a feel of what they're going to be like if you become engaged to them.
Totally. That is exactly what I do.
It's really smart.
And then I also previously, you know, in the first year I didn't have anyone in the business. The second year I was hiring a few roles and now I'm starting to hire roles that have way more experience so that they come to me and they teach me things. Because at the start I'm kind of hiring these people, making sure they understand my vision and teaching them, especially in creative. But now it's like into ops and e-com. So I'm hiring people who have like way more experience and can come in and teach me and then help up level that like whole department and do the test projects and all of that and teach them. Does that make sense?
Yes. But when you find the person who is really experienced, is there a certain like brand that you prefer? Like, for instance, are you looking more in the fashion? Are you looking in beauty? Or does it not matter that you really just want someone who really has a lot of experience and it could be anywhere?
It honestly could be anywhere, but they have to be able to apply it to us. So again, I've done a test project for all the operations and e-com roles as well. And it's so funny. I'm not looking for someone cute and creative for these roles. I'm really not. But I'll get them to send it in like a deck format because that's usually how you send. And it's night and day between the people who have come to work with us and the people who haven't with how they lay out their project. And that's not because I'm like, oh, I want the aesthetic person. It just so happens that they're so organized. They've page numbered it. They've done a table of contents. They've used some images. When they've demonstrated their project, they're like, oh, I looked up your events, your community events that you do. And they talk about that. So I'm like, they're already interested in the brand. So I feel like they've really set themselves apart.
And when you're looking for someone, this is maybe like a selfish question for myself. Do you look on like LinkedIn?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you looked.
LinkedIn, we always do it. And I always post it on my personal and social.
That's smart.
And then I always just text. Like I'll text a bunch of people like, hey, do you know anyone for this role? They can shoot it out to a couple of people.
I have a role I'm looking for and I'm just going to throw it out there on air and I'm going to put it out in the ether. I'm looking for social media like wizard for the brand that wants to really elevate.
For content?
For content.
Yeah.
So if anyone is listening, what's the best way to contact me? Because you can tell them about my email away message.
Let me tell you the best way to contact you. Let me tell you.
What?
Make a TikTok video, a green screen TikTok video, and show Lauren exactly how you would elevate the Skinny Confidential and then post it. And if it like blows up and she sees it, you've got the job.
Pia Mance. That is genius. So you're saying like, show me.
Yeah.
And then I can already date you. So I can decide if I want to be engaged to you.
Yeah.
I love that. That is fucking genius. That is such a good idea. You guys run, please, please. I can't wait to see. That's a really, really great idea. So when you are running this massive business and it's scaled so quickly and you're in Paris Fashion Week and then you're coming back here to do what we're doing today, which we'll get to, how do you like balance everything that's going on? Because your content is on point. Your outfits are on point. You're very pulled together. What are like the little tips that you do?
Okay, I have a bunch of little tips. Okay. First thing I do when I get overwhelmed and I'm like, oh my God, I have so much to get through. There's so much to do, is I honestly remind myself like I'm not saving lives. It's not that deep. So that's the first thing. Like come back to reality for a minute. You're not the most important person in the room. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay.
And then I do things like I work with a stylist. She helps me with my outfits. I don't have to think about that.
I did not know you work with a stylist.
Yes. So easy.
Okay.
So that tick number one.
Okay.
I have like 2 hairstyles that I know how to do. So I do them every day. It's either out like this or a slick bun. Done. Easy. Okay. I know how to do my makeup in like 15 minutes. Done. Easy. Okay. I'm not doing different looks.
Did you do your makeup today?
No, I wish.
I was like, oh my God.
But I do the same thing every day.
Okay.
I eat the same thing every day when I travel.
Which is what?
Bone broth for breakfast, matcha wherever I can get it, or I have it with me. Okay. And then like meat, like a steak or a burger or something. Okay. So like it's easy to find. I'm not really a big foodie that I have to go find, the best restaurant or something. I'm down to like go wherever.
Well, when you're busy, you're trying to save time. Yeah, so it's like whatever you can get.
Exactly. Whatever I can do to save time. Plan my day the night before, always. Like what I'm doing step by step in my notes, write it, wake up 5:30, gym, reply to these emails, shower, allow time for everything. And then that's it. Just get it done.
So here's a takeaway. You're not just looking at your calendar like a lot of normal people do. You're actually the night before putting it out into the ether, what you're doing through your notes app.
Yeah.
That's unique. That's unique. Yeah, I do think it's unique.
So then as well,
it's an extra step.
Yeah, it's an extra step. And I know, okay, let's say I've got this meeting. I'm going to want to take them a gift of Heaven Mayhem to this meeting. So I've got to pack that the night before, leave that by the door. What bag am I taking? Because is the gift going to fit in the bag? So all of these things will be in my notes app planned the night before so that I'm not rushing out the door like, holy shit, I've got to carry all this stuff. I've forgotten this. I've forgotten that. Everything's all planned.
You kind of remind me of my husband.
Oh, good. That's a compliment.
He's very like...
He's smart.
He's just very like, he thinks 12 steps ahead and he has everything organized. Whereas like me today, like if you would have seen me getting out of the hotel, you would have, you would have had a heart attack. Like, I'm not joking.
Really?
The dog ate the synthetic thyroid medicine. So the dog ate the thyroid medicine. The kids are running around. None of my stuff is packed and ready. Like I almost feel like I thrive in the chaos and then I like to come in and like clean it up to get to here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a sick project.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like Michael, you have everything planned out.
I much prefer it that way.
Maybe I need to like get a personality change. I know that I wanted to tell you guys this too. Something that I do that Pia mentioned is I have an away message.
Yes, she has an out of office at all times. So you'll email, like she's like, email me that over. I do. And she's like, I'm out of office right now, but this has been like this for 2 years.
No, it's been like 5 years. I'm out of office. And like each year is like a different theme. So like right now I'm writing my book. So like it's a different theme.
It says that? Because it usually says like Lauren is out of office working on creative projects, or like, no, thinking creatively, thinking bigger picture, something like that. It's iconic.
It protects your energy. How do you protect your own energy?
I have like 5 things I do. Like I love to go for a walk. Love it. I love my bone broth and my matcha. Like for example, I would just love to grab a matcha anywhere in Paris. Do you know what I mean? Like if I can
like
have
you'll go anywhere. You're not picky.
I mean, I'm kind of picky. I wouldn't go to Starbucks, but like just having a good one would kind of like make my day and make me feel happy within my day.
Got it.
But apart from that, I just try and get things done. Like I'll be in an Uber, I'll film some TikToks, I'll edit some TikToks. I usually, in Paris, for example, the traffic was horrific. I would just get the metro around all day. There's Wi-Fi down there. I'd be doing my emails on the metro by myself, run off, go to a meeting, get back, blah, blah, blah. Whatever I can do to save time, that's like how I protect my energy.
You're editing a TikTok, your own TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Woo. So what are other things that you do to protect your peace and your space? Meaning like, say there's like I'm just making this up. There's like a friend that wants to get coffee with you for 2 hours on a Wednesday.
Oh.
Like, right. So like what are the tools and tactics that you're taking to making sure that you're prioritizing, and not that the friend's not a priority, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to protect your space so you can get things done.
Work is my priority at the moment. That just like, it is what it is, work and my husband. And that's just like a given. Anyone who knows me knows that now. Like my friends don't really call me unless they need something. They would text me, but like there's no pressure to respond. I work in the office 8:30 till 5:30. I would never plan anything outside of that, to the point where no one invites me. Like they'll say like, oh, we got lunch, but we didn't invite you because you're at the office. But that's the reason. I'm like, yeah, I know. I would never have come.
You know.
Yeah. Unless it's a crazy birthday or something I really want to be there for, like a baby shower, of course I'd miss the office. But I love being in the office. And I travel so much that when I'm in LA, of course I'm going to be in the office with my team.
I think that it's important if you're running a business to find friends who can really understand that and embrace that about you.
Yeah.
Because if people get mad or they're high maintenance about that, it's really difficult to have a friendship that thrives.
Yeah.
It's not to say like you can't be available for them, but like they have to understand that like your work is something that you really love and it lights you up.
Yeah. And I think in LA, at least I've only been here 3 years. I moved here. I didn't know one single person.
Oh my God.
And I've really built these friendships who are often founders as well. Who
like
are,
Sif.
Yeah, exactly. Who have their own business or they work for a small business or a startup, so they totally get it. And then as well as that, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of acquaintances. I don't have that many besties. Like I have a very, very small, tight-knit circle, and that's fine for me.
Oh, trust me. I keep it tight. I keep it lean and mean.
Yeah.
One thing that I was describing you as behind your back to people when I was talking about why I wanted to collab with you, which we're going to get to, is that I said that yes, you have like this it girl brand, Heaven Mayhem, and yes, you're beautiful, and I feel like you look like a Victoria's Secret model. But the thing that I like about you is that you're so warm and disarming. And that's not always the case in the industry we're in.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage to keep your bubbly, beautiful personality in a world where sometimes it's not always nice?
If you know what I mean. I love all the compliments. Thank you so much.
You're so warm.
I am warm. I think that's also why I was able to make friends when I moved here, because I'm just like,
everyone's like, what is this bird? Where is this bird coming?
Honestly, I don't take any negative energy. Like I just don't. I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't hang out with that person again. I'll leave a conversation. But to the point now, I think I've developed this confidence as I'm getting older that if someone like meets me with rudeness, I would just say to them, well, that was a little short. You're not in a good mood today?
It's so good though in your accent. Like, let me hear. Well, that was a little short. Like, it comes off like rude when I say it, but not when you say it.
Yeah, maybe not. But I don't know. I just like kill them with kindness. Oh, the best thing when someone's being really rude, you touch them on the arm. Are you okay? Is everything okay? You seem a little sad and upset. Okay. Like, but I can't be bothered. Literally, I just walk away. I think keep it nice.
Use that tactic on Michael. Next time he gets his panties.
I do use
in
it a lot, especially in a retail setting. If like the staff are being kind of rude and short, it's like, what's the problem here? We're all friends.
What do they say when you say, "Are you okay?"
Oh, genuinely, they kind of like look inward and they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine," and then they think like, I think they're a bit disarmed.
That's a great tactic.
Yeah, it works.
Are you okay? I just need to get your accent going. Best news ever. Branch Basics, one of my all-time favorite cleaning brands, is now available at over 600 Target stores nationwide and Target.com. So you can pick up Branch Basics on your regular Target run. I have been obsessed with Branch Basics for years, okay? I use their all-purpose cleaner, their bathroom cleaner, their stain remover. I use all the things. If you're tired of toxic chemicals lingering in your home, make the switch. I can literally tell that my nervous system has relaxed from using their products in my home. It's the only cleaning supplies that I use. I tell all my friends to get Branch Basics. I tell my parents to get it, my sister, everyone I know. I'm such a big fan. Everything is baby and pet safe. It's plant and mineral based ingredients. There's no harsh preservatives. There's no endocrine disruptors. And definitely, most importantly, there's no fragrance. So you can clean and you don't have to worry. I actually went to Target to see their bottles and they're fresh, they're new, they're exclusive to Target, and they come pre-filled and ready to use. So you are like really all set to go. Shop Branch Basics in 600 plus Target stores nationwide or Target.com. You can also use our code SKINNY15 to get 15% off at branchbasics.com/skinny15. Again, skinny15 for 15% off at branchbasics.com/skinny15.
Guys, I'm so excited to share with you an incredible scientific breakthrough to support our long-term health and wellness. C15 is the first essential fatty acid to be discovered in 90 years. And get this, studies have confirmed that it's 3 times better, broader, and safer than omega-3s. Lauren and I originally got turned on to Fatty 15 when Dr. Stephanie Van Watson came on our podcast. She's now been on 2 times, and we were blown away by some of the discoveries she's made around C15. It turns out that many of us are deficient in C15, which results in weaker cells that make less energy and quit working earlier than they should. All of that makes us age faster, sleep poorly, feel sluggish. If this sounds familiar, it's likely because you could be deficient in C15. Fatty 15 is a science-backed, award-winning, vegan-friendly, and pure C15 supplement, and it works by replenishing our cells with the essential C15 nutrient. What Fatty 15 does is effectively repairs our cells and restores our long-term health. And like I mentioned earlier, Fatty 15 has 3 times more cellular benefits than omega-3s or fish oils. Ever since I've had the conversation the first time with Dr. Stephanie Van Watson, I've been taking Fatty 15 every single morning. It's become part of my routine. I wake up, I have my water, and it's one of the first supplements that I take. What I've noticed is less inflammation, less brain fog, and clearer focus. There's also a myriad of other exciting benefits as we get older, including improved metabolic, liver, and heart health, smoother functioning joints, deeper sleep, and healthier hair, skin, and nails. All the essentials. Who wouldn't want those? So check it out. Fatty 15 is on a mission to replenish your C15 levels and restore your long-term health. You can get an additional 15% off their 90-day subscription starter kit by going to fatty15.com/skinny and using code SKINNY at checkout.
You know what I love? I love bread. I eat bread every day of my life. I'm a bread eater. Even if I'm counting my macros and I'm tightening up, I still eat bread. I love bread. Let me tell you about Hero Bread. This is going to blow your mind. Okay. 0 to 5 net carbs. It has high fiber from the texture. We love fiber. There's no compromises, just flavor. 0 sugar. And they have all the things. They have bread loaves, tortillas, bagels, dinner rolls. I know they even have a 2-gram net carb Hero croissant, which sells out all the time. And they have the 5-gram net carb Hero noodles. Everything is perfect for someone who loves bread, but also wants to be health conscious. So my favorite out of everything are the bagels. I do a little bit of cream cheese with some wild lox. I do some red raw onions, some capers, a nice tomato slice, and then lots of lemon with crunchy sea salt and pepper. It is absolutely delicious. They have baked goods too. So go shop all the things because their products really are amazing with the 0 to 5 gram net carbs. Also, the breakfast bagel has 19 grams of protein. What a dream. Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order. Go to hero.co and use code SKINNY at checkout. That's skinny at hero.co. Hero.co.
Quick break to talk about Beekeepers Naturals. I cannot believe how much I love Beekeepers Naturals. Well, I can believe it, but I sometimes forget how much I love it, and then something happens and I'm reminded why I fell in love with it in the first place. Carly from Beekeepers Naturals is a friend. She's been on this podcast 2 times. Just recently, she came on again. I highly suggest you check out that episode. So what is Beekeepers Naturals primarily? It is primarily products made with bee propolis. Propolis is what bees use to protect their hive from germs. For us, it kills germs on the spot and supports our immune system with 300 plus essential vitamins, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds. Again, we've done multiple episodes with Carly. I highly suggest you check those out. But the long and short of it is that many traditional over-the-counter products are not clean. They don't have good ingredients. They have things that can potentially cause harm and long-term health issues. With Beekeepers Naturals, you have a natural bee product that does many of the things people are trying to do with other over-the-counter products, but even more effectively. I take their Propolis throat spray every single day. It's a daily dose of immunity, and it helps build a proactive immune system all year round. I also now use their Propolis nasal spray. It is a non-habit forming nasal spray that cleanses and soothes. So check them out today. Beekeepers Naturals is giving our listeners an exclusive offer. Go to beekeepersnaturals.com/skinny or enter code SKINNY to get 20% off your order. That's beekeepersnaturals.com/skinny or enter code SKINNY at checkout. Beekeepers Naturals products are also available at Target, Whole Foods, Walmart, Amazon, CVS, and Walgreens. So you can check them out there as well.
Okay, so first, let's start off the next part of this episode. Why don't you tell me first how you became interested in the Skinny Confidential, and then I can give you the flip side. Because I think it's important to set the why of why we did this collaboration.
I was first introduced to the podcast maybe when I was living in London. I moved here like 3.5 years ago, and I've been a fan of the pod, just would listen to select guests until I started to like get really hooked on you guys, especially you. And then when I moved to LA, one of the first friends that I met, she was such a fan of yours and she was such a fan of the ice roller. She got it for me for my birthday in 2022.
Wow.
Right? And I've been a fan ever since. I listened to like majority of the episodes. And then when we were connected with through Bryony, our mutual friend, I like fell in love with you even more because I love your personality. I love how kind of like cutthroat you are. I love how business savvy you are. I love how you just say it how it is. You're not trying to impress everyone in the room. And I love it. So
Bryony, that's who connected us.
Yes.
I feel like I knew about your brand before that, and I had been wearing your earrings. In fact, I remember the first time I wore Heaven Mayhem earrings. I was in Las Vegas interviewing Dan Balzerian, and I was wearing the earrings, and I noticed, and I've said this on the other episode, that the earrings like lifted my face and brightened my eyes, which is really important to me. It's flattering. And I just fell in love with the brand.
You actually bought something, and the brand was really small, so I was filling all my own orders and saw your name come through and then filled your order and sent it. And I think I added in a few extra things, but I didn't write anything because I feel like it's uncomfortable me saying like, oh my God, Lauren, thank you. And you're like, does this crazy fan know where I live? So I didn't do anything like that. But I remember you bought something and I was like so ecstatic.
I love your brand. I've always been a fan. Why did we decide to do this collaboration?
So you messaged me out of nowhere.
Text you, right?
I get this text. Should we collab? Eye emoji, eye emoji. And then I replied something like, I should have checked this. It's something like, oh my God, yes. Like next message, what are you thinking? And then you reply and you go, perfect. I've just screenshot this in case we actually do collab so I can use it later for content. I'm like, oh, we love an organized queen. I'm like, perfect. This is right. But then I was kind of sitting with this idea of the collaboration. Like, okay, I love Lauren. I look up to her so much in this business world. I would love to do something, but what makes sense? Because I don't think an earring does. So we came up with the concept of what we're doing.
Which is?
Which is
Dun, dun, dun.
a bedside box. So we had already launched book boxes, which is, it looks like a coffee table book. It's the chicest thing. And then you open it up to jewelry storage. And they just went crazy, went viral on TikTok, sold out within 48 hours, like was our bestseller, crazy. And so I'm like, let's do another version with more space, Lauren's signature colors, everything we want, fits the mouth tape and fits all of the bedside essentials because you're so known for like all of your routines. And that's what we've done.
And it really is, to me, so true to both of the brands because I think you're so good at what you do with the jewelry boxes and the earrings and your sunglasses that like to have you be sort of like the creative director of this with a Skinny Confidential spin has been so fun because my bedside does have a lot of shit on it. A lot of the audience members are the same. We have like our magnesium spray and our Kindle and our mouth tape and
supplements, lip balm, everything.
Like whatever.
Sleep mask.
Yeah. So
Yes.
sleep mask, like all the things. But I also really like to be organized, surprisingly, organized within the chaos.
The number one tip about my life organization is a clean space. No one can function without a clean space.
Yes.
And 100%, you don't want to wake up every day looking at this messy bedside table.
Yes.
So it's 2 boxes. One is cream. It says the bedside box on it. It has 2 compartments. One fits the mouth tape perfectly. And then the other is like your lip balm, your supplements, whatever else. And then the other part is for all your jewelry because you want to take off your earrings. That's our bread and butter. You want to take off your rings at the end of the day, chuck them in there. And then we have another box, which is the hunter green that Lauren is addicted to, obsessed.
A plot twist. I'm really into hunter green right now.
And so it's like the hunter green crock box and it's all open. So this is where you'd put the Kindle, your book, your sleep masks, the TV remote, even though I know you're against the TV, but stuff like that in the green one. And then either lay them next to each other, stack it, add a candle. It's like so chic and so great.
It is such a good way to organize all of the stuff that's by your bedside so you can feel peace of mind. I feel like that's what we are selling is peace of mind. So you don't have to have all your shit all over your bedside. It looks like it's a book.
Yeah.
We actually had these custom made. So the place to put your mouth tape is like perfect for the box or the tape. You can put anything you want in there, truly, like that's by your bedside. I feel like we need to like do a challenge where they take their bedside box and use it for like creative ways.
We need to do a like, what's in your box? And like see what everyone keeps in their bedside table.
We can do a what's in your box. This is limited edition. Once it sells out, it's gone.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
It's a great deal. And I think it's kind of iconic because it's something that you can have forever by your bedside. It's very understated. It looks like a book. It's branded to both of our brands. And I think with the hunter green, like if everyone's like, hunter green is Bond's color. Each of my kids have a color and Bond's color is this beautiful sort of like crocodile green. His whole nursery is that. And so to pull it through and see something in real life with the brand is really fun. And one is like Pia said, but it's like a crocodile print, right? It's like thick and rich.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's not real crocodile, but it's stamped in it. I mean, obviously it's not real crocodile. No one freak out. But it's stamped and it's just gorgeous. Another way, I don't think I've told you this, but another way that people are loving the book boxes in general is because it looks like a coffee table book. So they'll actually put their valuables in it instead of like a safe. Because what friggin' thief is coming into the house and looking through books?
That is so smart.
So like put that engagement ring in there, put the things and then stack it. So for example, you might buy the bundle and you might decide the bedside box is staying on my bedside. And then the hunter green croc one, that's going to go in the bookshelf with like a bunch of valuables.
Pia, that is so smart.
It was so funny when people started commenting that, being like, now I know where I'm leaving my valuables. I was like, wait.
Let's not tell the burglars this.
I know.
Hopefully the burglars aren't listening.
The burglars don't listen.
The burglars are not listening.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do this podcast in bed to represent the bedside box. You can go on YouTube and watch this and like see everything.
The collab is launching on December 11th at heavenmayhem.com.
Okay.
Wait, we didn't say this. It's also perfect for gifting.
Oh my God.
Like the hunter green
for gifting.
Christmas, holiday season. It's so gorgeous, but I feel like the perfect gift.
It's the perfect gift. It's limited edition. Since we are obsessed with this bedside box, tell us your non-negotiables for how you end your day.
How I end my day. Okay. Do you sleep with a sleep mask on your eyes?
I sleep, are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
With a sleep Crown. Have you heard of this?
No, talk to me.
Okay, so it's the softest, most buttery, slightly weighted pillow, handmade in Austin. And you put it over your eyes and it shuts the light out, but it's like a adult stuffy. So it's like, it's not a sleep mask, but it's like almost shaped like a big sleep mask, but it's slightly weighted so it like calms anxiety. Yeah. I am telling you, I got this for all my kids. I travel with them. It is the softest, most beautiful situation.
Love.
And that's what I put over my eyes.
Love. So I have to have something over my eyes, but I like the weighted. I love it. So I just got this new one. It's called Nod Pod maybe. And it digs into my eyes and then I tie it at the back. So nice.
What do you mean it digs into your eyes? Because you have beautiful eyelashes.
It doesn't dig in. It has these little balls, I guess. It's like ridged. So the ridges lay across your eyes. It's like very nice and relaxing.
So does it not mess up if I know a lot of people have fake eyelashes.
Oh, I don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
I don't have a fake eyelash.
I have a fake eyelash, but they're individuals from the drugstore, but go on.
And then I always sleep with mouth tape.
Okay.
I love to magnesium spray my legs.
Okay.
I have one from Aloe that I use.
Okay.
I always take my supplements in the evening.
Which are?
Magnesium.
Okay.
And then I take this supplement I got on Amazon. Well, it's not from Amazon. You can just get it there. It's called Cortisol Manager. Yeah. And it really calms me down at night.
And then we love Array Sleep.
We love Array Sleep.
Array Sleep is such a good one. I've been implementing that. And then I like a magnesium water too.
Yeah.
I like as much magnesium as I can get.
And then I wear my Oura Ring to sleep.
To manage your sleep, track your sleep.
Yeah, and just to track my cycle and just to kind of know how much sleep I've got.
Okay.
But I never wear it in the day because it's ugly.
Okay, so your bedtime routine is the same every single day.
Yeah.
Which in my opinion sets you up for a day of success the next day.
Totally. I go to bed at around 9 p.m.
Okay.
Wake up at 5:30. When I go to bed, I'll be asleep within 5 minutes. I'm not hanging around procrastinating, thinking about things.
However, I'm sure your husband loves that.
Sometimes I dream about work. I'll dream about what I was doing on my Canva or oh my God, I actually dreamt of this shoot last night. I don't get nervous for things, so I don't know why. But these two girls on my team were preparing a snack and it was dry. The chicken was dry in my dream and I was freaking out in my dream that you were going to be so upset because I know you're so particular about your food.
I would not be upset.
Can you believe
about the chicken being dry? In fact, I would be like, can I get a bowl of organs?
Yes, I should have. That's what I should have got them to prepare.
You're strategizing in your sleep. And
Sometimes.
When you wake up, what are the beauty routines, the rituals that you're doing?
Wake up, go upstairs. I try to do at least 3 minutes of journaling. I just love writing something down.
You do. You love to get it out,
yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah. Talk nonstop, by the way. I always love going on walks and sending voice notes to people. So I realized they don't want to fucking listen to 12 minutes. So now I just AI note taker it. I talk to myself my 1 hour walk and then it gives me a summary. And any good ideas I had on my walk, I can pinpoint.
Let's pause there and talk about what you just said for a second. Because I feel like this is important and then we can get back to the morning beauty. So I want to know how you use AI strategically. You just said you go on a walk and you're talking to it about what? Give us an example.
Okay, I'll go on a walk. I've got my dog with me and I'm saying things like, oh, there's a post box. We should totally do a campaign around post box and gift giving for Christmas. We should do a whole Heaven Mayhem thing. Then my dog's walking. I'm saying, oh, come on, sweetie, let's go. Then I'm going, oh my God, I really want to do something around the color blue. I think we should change our colors. And then I'll move on and I'll go, that's a pretty house. And what do I want to get for Christmas? And blah, 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 move on. Then my AI note taker, this will be an hour of my walk talking random things. So when people walk by, they think I'm on the phone because I've got my headphones in. Then I press summarize and it gives me a summary of all of the notes. So it will say Pia mentioned Christmas ideas this. Pia told the dog to hurry up. Pia did this. And then I can be okay, that's irrelevant. But what did I say about the Postbox holiday gifting campaign? That's good. Let's do that.
That's really, really smart. And I want to stress what I've seen with a ChatGPT is if you use it in a smart way that's strategic, it is a fucking game changer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know everyone's yeah, Lauren, we know this, but there's so many unique ways to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell it everything I have to do in a day and it's a fucking clusterfuck projectile at it. I'll be and I have to have 15 minutes to drive and I need to shower and I need to make sure I have time to brush my teeth on my vibrating plate. my daughter needs to be dropped off here. I'll like literally just tell it everything about my day. And it will truly like organize my day like no other. And people online are like, what's the prompt? The prompt is nothing. You're not prompting it, right? You're like telling it your thoughts.
Yeah.
And then it's organizing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. The way I record is not on ChatGPT. It's on, there's two. The one we use at work is called Fireflies, and the one I use on my walks is called Otter AI.
What is the difference?
No, the same thing.
Same thing.
Same
Okay.
thing, different company.
Okay.
And then I use chat for like a ton of things, but I do like to write my own emails. I do. And I do like to, I really hate when you can see like everyone's M dashes and it's so impersonal. I'm like,
what's M dashes?
Oh, M dash is the ChatGPT. Like, you know, when you're writing something and you go dash, like, I'm thinking of doing this, dash, so exciting. It's like, you know, punctuation in the sentence. Their one is longer from ChatGPT. So you can tell. And you can just tell because ChatGPT uses things like sayings like, and furthermore, or like, and on that thought, or like stuff like that. And I'm like, ugh.
Okay, but you know what I would do? I would be like, I call my chat. I'd be like, chat, we cannot use furthermore.
Yes,
Moving
exactly.
forward, we cannot use a long dash. You're going to have to use a short dash. I talk to it like a friend.
So the people who use it like you, who write me an email with ChatGPT, but remove all those things and make it more personal, I love emailing with because I'm like, good, you're smart. You've hacked the system. You know what you're doing. But I think AI is one of those things like, unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. Well, sorry, we're not using the word unfortunately.
Oh.
But AI is not going anywhere. So lean in and use it the way you can because, you know, the next person's going to use it and then grow their business way bigger and blow you out of the water. So
it's so true. Like you could literally be like, chat, I've grown my business, Heaven, and you've probably already done this, but like I've grown my business, Heaven Mayhem, in 3 years to a $10 million business with no funding. Next year, I want to take it to this amount. What products are missing and why? And it will literally be like a business partner to you, but you do have to massage it.
You have to massage it and you have to pick and choose. They might tell you what products are missing and why, and they tell you 10 things that is so stupid, but one of them is a good idea if you tweak it.
Yes.
Can I tell you a crazy controversial way that I've used ChatGPT?
Please do.
So you can make different chats.
Okay.
I've named one chat as Pia Mentor.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who I modeled it off, but I got ChatGPT to go through the whole internet, podcast, everything with this person. And now this one chat only speaks like my mentor. It's a woman. So I'll say to her, hey, what should I do in business? And she will speak to me the way she speaks. It's like she has written it herself, but it's not her. It's just ChatGPT. And it's pretty much like me talking to myself at this point because, you know, it's fake. But it just is like another person in the room, like making me do the right things.
So what she's saying is that she's literally business partners in a weird way with her mentor.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I think
it's like having my mentor on speed dial. Like, should I place this order? What should I respond to this? Should I do this? And they'll say things like in the exact way that this person would speak, the exact tone, everything. They'd say things like, go for it. You trust yourself. You should do it.
This is why, though, I think that there is a real strategy and purpose and intention around the way you use it. And if you're strategic enough, you can really, really accelerate yourself.
Yeah. And there's so much more to be done. Like, I just bought a book about AI. Like, that's what I want to learn on my weekends is what more can I do?
It's so wild because this morning when I was asking it about the thyroid medicine with the dog, it was not like the undertone of it was like, get the dog to the doctor. It wasn't like, oh, here's some steps. It was like, this is an emergency with like emojis.
Yeah, they
like
use
it
emoji,
almost had an attitude towards me, which I was like loving.
Yeah. I will say one thing. Sometimes it has a little mind of its own and decides things. Like I put a blood test in the other day and it's like, this level's great. I'm like, I didn't test for that level. Show me the exact result. And it comes back, oh, you're right. That was our mistake. That was my mistake. That level wasn't tested on this. But
you know what
else.
I say to it? Are you ready? I go, let's not make mistakes again.
I
love talk
it.
to it
Love
like
it.
a literal team member.
Love
like not in a mean way. Like I'm like, next time, can you please not make this mistake?
Yes. Do you say please and thank you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I talk
too.
to it like nice.
Someone was looking at my chat. They're like, you say please and thank you? I'm like, how dare you not?
Well, it's good practice.
Exactly.
Too. But I talk to it like I would talk to it like a real person. And so everyone who is messaging me like, what's your prompt? It's not a prompt. It's like I'm literally doing a stream of consciousness and it's giving me back organization of the stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I knew you would have a tip for that. I wanted to ask you that earlier. So many times during the day, I just want a drink that feels real, something bubbly and cultured that tastes great and actually heals my gut. That's why I've been drinking so much Synergy kombucha. Both at the studio and at home, our fridge is always stocked with Synergy. Here's the thing. This is real kombucha. No shortcuts. It's always raw and never pasteurized. Synergy is made with real organic ingredients that you can see and taste. And that's how you know they're working. You're getting scientifically backed benefits with every sip, like gut health, digestive support, immunity, and protein absorption. Synergy is the OG kombucha, and I've always loved their story, which goes back 30 years. Founder GT Dave first began brewing in his parents' kitchen in 1995 after his mother's breast cancer diagnosis. Inspired by her recovery and the healing powers of kombucha, he kept perfecting the recipe and eventually shared it with the world. That very same recipe is what you'll still find on shelves today, crafted with authenticity and trusted for its real benefits. Each bottle delivers 9 billion living probiotics across a diverse spectrum of beneficial bacteria you won't find in your average supplement. That diversity comes naturally from the way each batch is slowly fermented. These living cultures work hard to help your gut thrive. And when your gut microbiome is more diverse, the benefits multiply, all working to make your gut feel better. It's a daily reset for your body any time of day that you'll actually feel. And Synergy doesn't just improve your wellness, it also tastes great. There are over 20 bold flavors, so you'll definitely find one that you love. I've been into Synergy forever, and I usually gravitate towards the tropical flavors, but this fall, I've been reaching for more flavors that celebrate the season. Honeycrisp apple, cranberry, blood orange. They really have a flavor for everyone. Each one is tangy, vibrant, and naturally bubbly. There's a party in every bottle. There's a reason kombucha is my go-to, and of course, there's a reason it's always Synergy. They were the first bottled kombucha, paving the way for kombucha as we know it, and it's been the #1 in the US and worldwide for over 30 years. So sip it, love your gut, and feel the power of kombucha when it's crafted the right way. The Synergy team can't wait for you to experience the gut health benefits of real kombucha, so they're treating you to a free bottle. Just slide into @Synergy Kombucha's DMs on Instagram and send them the code SYNERGYSKINNY to claim your coupon. That's @Synergy Kombucha on Instagram. Drop the code and sip on your complimentary bottle while supplies last.
Quick break to talk about Caraway. We talk all about non-toxic living on this podcast, from what we eat to what we clean with to what our fragrances are to the products that we use in beauty and skin and health. But what about what we are cooking on? Most people are cooking on toxic chemical products that are putting heavy metals and plastics into their systems on a regular basis. This is why Lauren and I love Caraway products so much. And what's even more exciting right now is Caraway is still having their site-wide holiday sale where you can get up to 25% off our favorite cookware and their other amazing products. When Lauren and I learned about Caraway, we switched all of our cooking supplies and utensils and skillets and Tupperware all out for Caraway products. Their Tupperware comes in these glass products with ceramics, so you don't have to worry about plastic seeping into your food. Their cutting boards are all natural wood products, so you don't have to worry about plastic going in. Their cooking pans and skillets are all made from ceramics, which have naturally slick surfaces, meaning minimal oil or butter slide off the pan eggs, and it's easy cleaning. I can't stand when things get stuck, and I can't stand when things are a mess. With their ceramic cookware sets, you don't have to worry about any of that. Don't just take it from me. Over 100,000 people have rated 5 stars about their Caraway kitchen, and now it's time to try it for yourself. So check them out. We've switched all of our products to Caraway. We haven't looked back. It is the only cookware in our house, and it can be yours now as well. The holidays are closer than ever, so make sure you order by December 15th to get their gift or yours underneath the tree in time. Visit carawayhome.com/skinnypod to take advantage of this limited time offer for up to 25% off your next purchase. Again, that's carawayhome.com/skinnypod to get new kitchenware before the holidays. Caraway, non-toxic kitchenware made modern.
You know what's ideal? Is coffee with benefits. So enter Everyday Dose. It covers you. You got coffee and the benefits. They combine high quality coffee with powerful ingredients. So think lion's mane and chaga, collagen protein, and nootropics to fuel your brain, boost focus, and give you clean, sustained energy all day long. It tastes just like coffee without the downside. So there's no crash, no jitters, just clean, sustained energy. So a lot of people have the problem, I hear this all the time, that coffee alone isn't just cutting it anymore. Why not find the next level upgrade? in comes Everyday Dose. If normal coffee is like a flip phone, you guys, Everyday Dose is like a smartphone. It's coffee, it tastes like coffee, but it has all the other functional benefits that gets you ready for 2026. So I was drinking this when I was podcasting the other day, and I noticed that I had less bloat, which was really interesting because sometimes coffee can bloat me. This has collagen and functional mushrooms that get rid of any negative side effects of coffee on an empty stomach. If you really care about productivity, wellness, and up-leveling your work, but you want something that's enhanced, this is the thing. You got to try it. It takes 30 seconds to make. Get 61% off your first Coffee Plus starter kit, a free A2 probiotic creamer with over $100 in free gifts by going to everydaydose.com/skinny or entering skinny at checkout. That's everydaydose.com/skinny for 61% off your first order. Everyday Dose is also available at your local Target. Do you guys hear that? That's fresh, new, Skinny Confidential drop. Okay, this has been something that I have been working on for the last year. Introducing face towels. Your skincare routine has been reimagined once again. There is no more using butthole towels on your face. There is no more using the towel that your boyfriend has used on his balls. You are going to be using the cleanest face towel on your face with no formaldehyde, no inks, no fragrances, no dyes, no BPA. Okay. Our towels are so thoughtfully designed. They're vegan, they're cruelty-free because your skin deserves the best. I, a long time ago, wrote a blog post about how a lot of people are washing their face and then they're drying their face with the same towels that they're using on their body. Or they're using a towel that maybe has a bunch of, I don't know, detergent in it. So I wanted to create something that was fresh to remove your makeup, to remove your oil without irritation. I wanted it to be buttery soft. I wanted it to be 100% sustainable bamboo, silky soft. You never have to worry about buildup with these towels. It's just like a breath of fresh air for your face. So how I use them is two ways. The first way is I will cleanse my skin with an oil cleanser and then I'll exfoliate it. And I'll do this in the shower or in my sink. And then if I get out of the shower or I'm done with my sink, I'll take my towel and I'll pat it across my face and my neck to dry my skin off. My skin feels so much cleaner doing it with a facial towel than using some random towel that who knows where it's been. So if you want to support a healthy skin barrier and you want something really sensitive, especially if you have acne or you have hyperpigmentation, this has a really gentle texture. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm such a fan. I've been using them for a long time. I know you guys have maybe seen them in my Instagram stories. Each box includes 50 disposable face towels. And like I said, they're made from 100% sustainable bamboo. This is the travel size. It's like a little box that you can throw in your makeup bag. And then we also have the one that can sit on your vanity. It's a box that you want out. It's so cute. It's baby pink. And I should tell you, the towels are shaped like a doily. So that's fun too. Go to shopskinnyconfidential.com to grab your face towels today. Okay, let's go back to your mornings.
Wake up, journal a bit. I'll make a bone broth. I'll go back down. I'll work out. I either go to a trainer or I do Pilates at home.
Okay.
I'll get ready. I always get ready every single day, like skincare, makeup, and an outfit with not a sneaker, not gym clothes ever. Like gym clothes for the gym and to go for a walk. That's it.
But never gym clothes to the office.
Never.
Why?
Tracksuit, never.
Why? Oh my God, why?
I don't feel like my best self. I don't feel like my most productive self. I'm trying to be this like, step into this like boss,
I love this.
CEO energy.
It's such good advice.
But it's not even a decision I have to make these days. It's not like I'm like, please let me wear gym clothes or trackies. It's like, I don't want to.
You don't
I
want
feel
to.
dirty. I feel unproductive, like as if.
So you're
As if.
So you're waking when you're getting ready like you would like really get ready.
Yeah, get ready.
It's not
every
like
day.
there's no tracksuit, there's no comfortable.
No.
You're in a heel walking around.
I mean, maybe not a heel. I'll wear like a loafer and like a loose pant. That's comfortable.
Okay.
But like get ready every day.
Okay. And so by then, what time are we in the office?
Oh my God. It's annoying.
You said 8:30, right?
Yeah, 8:30. But on a Monday, I try and be there by 7 because I can get 2 hours of work before anyone comes in. It feels like it's 5 p.m. at 11 a.m. I've got so much done.
And you have a team of 8. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So when the team comes in, is it collaborative time or is it like more focused on like what you're doing in your own office?
A bit of both. It's a shared space.
Okay.
So I don't have my own office. We all sit together. I listen to what they say. I'll chime in. I'll quickly ask a question across the room, which is why I like being in the office. I don't like typing in and calling someone. It's like, hey, where was that? Oh, do you have that? It's like a collaborative. And then we have a couple of team meetings, and then we'll have one-on-ones or like little huddles of whoever is needed. But it's a big collaborative vibe.
Your husband is very successful. There's sort of like a him and her situation going on with you and your husband. I feel like you guys probably, I'm guessing, bring the business home. Is it very fluid like me and Michael?
It is so fluid to the point where like this morning he's cuddling me in bed and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do about the next tariffs. And he's like, yeah, well, they're going to come in then. And I'm like, okay, cool. Have you got the dog up yet? Like, it's just part of the conversation. It's just part of our everyday life. And never would someone be like, enough work. Like, it's our lives. Like, it's all we talk about.
That's exactly how Michael and I feel when people ask about that. It's like, it's just, we've created a life that we love and a work that we love, and it's all intertwined and mixed in like soup.
Yeah. And that's just the way we love it.
So I guess my question for you about your husband is, what does he bring to the table that you don't when it comes to business?
Oh my gosh, it's so good because we have quite different personalities. And so to get to fix one problem, I'll go about it like this and he'll go about it like this, and we'll get to the same issue, but totally different. So it's amazing when I need his advice for something, I either choose to take it or leave it, but like it'll always be the opposite of what I would have done and often get me there the right way or the quicker way or something. But it's just so funny how we have different opinions.
Who's getting there quicker, you or him?
Depends what it is. Something emotional with someone in a conversation, a hard conversation, 100% me. But something operational and like a yes or no kind of answer, I'll try and dip around because I don't want to do operations and he'll just know the decision.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you guys make a good partnership.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm so bossy.
Oh, that's okay. They love bossy.
Imagine
What's the opposite of bossy?
what?
Kind of like a pushover.
Yeah, pushover. I'm definitely not a pushover.
I mean, I can imagine you as a little girl. I'm just going to guess that you were bossing everybody around.
Everyone. I'm have a younger brother, 5 years younger. So I was an only child for a bit. And then I had like someone to boss around nonstop. Very bossy. Very like, I hate to say it, but I do like things my way, especially at home. But like with my team, if my team disagrees with me, that's like my favorite thing. I love it. I'm like,
I hope
we're doing
the team's
this.
listening. I hope the team's listening.
We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. And someone will say, well, I kind of like that. And I'm like, all right, we'll do your way. I love it. Because I like to like,
You're
other people's
collaborative.
opinions are good. Yeah.
Yes, other people's.
Like, let's give that.
Taylor, did you hear that? Okay. Go shop our box.
Yes.
That sounds so
Sexual, but
Sexual.
that's right up your alley.
Go shop our box. We're in bed telling you to shop our box. Shop our box. Heavenmayhem.com. Buy a couple for Christmas.
You can buy both boxes separately or you can buy the bundle together. The bundle obviously comes with the free mouth tape. And then we're giving you a code.
You're giving us a code. What's the code?
Code SKINNY,
Okay.
20% off site-wide. So get the bundle with 20% off. Stock up on some earrings for Christmas. Stock up on whatever else you want. Code SKINNY at heavenmayhem.com.
And you can go to shopskinnyconfidential.com and use code HEAVEN for 20% off. Let's also end this with a giveaway. So we didn't even talk about this, but let's have one person win both of the boxes with mouth tape in each.
Yes, of course.
Let's do follow at Lauryn Bosstick and at Pia Mance.
Tell us what you're putting in your box.
Tell us what's in your box.
Yeah.
What's in your box?
There we have it.
What is in your box? Your bedside box, heavenmayhem.com, limited edition. Pia, thank you for coming on the show. Where can everyone say hi to you, ask you all the questions?
Thank you so much for having me. It's Pia Mance on Instagram and TikTok, and then heavenmayhem.com, and our box launches on December 11th.